Hey guys, what's up? So today guys, I'm going to be showing you how to create a leader stats on Roblox. So what is a leader stats? Leader stats is like, for example, you wanted to have XP or like an XP experience bar, or maybe you wanted to have coins or a currency in your game, you would use leader stats. So to get started, you want to open up Roblox Studio. Doesn't have to be on this base plate. If you've got a game already in the process of working, you can do it on that. You want to go over to your Explorer tab over here. Scroll down to Server Script Service. Insert a new script, and once you're inside the script, what you're going to do is you're going to type in game.players.playerAdded connect function player, and then press enter, and then it should add an end for you. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to move this down for us so we can do a few things up above it. So we're going to start off by creating our leader stats folder. So we'll type in, I'll go up here and we'll go ahead and, for the purpose of this video, I'm just going to go do this and do my variables. Okay, so we're going to say local. We're going to say leader stats folder equals instance.new, and then we're going to call it a model. Now you can use a folder as well, but the professionals use models because you can have more than one value inside of there. So then what you want to do now is you want to go into here and you want to type in leader stats folder.parent equals player. Then you want to do leader stats folder.name equals leader stats, exactly how I've spelled it here. So now we've created a folder inside of the player named leader stats. Next thing we're going to do is choose a currency. So we could go for, I don't know, let's go for local diamonds. Yeah, diamonds equals instance.new int value, because we want the numbers to be a whole number, not decimal. If you're doing like a racing game, you want to know speed of a vehicle, you would do, I'm sure you could go into a decimal value, a number value, and do it more complex. But for the purpose of this video, we're just going to keep it simple. So next, so now you've got this int value, what you're going to do is you're going to go underneath this, and I like to leave a little gap like that so I know what's what. And then you're going to type in diamonds.parent equals leader stats folder, because we want it to be inside of this folder that we just created. And then we're going to give it a name, diamonds.name equals parentheses and diamond. There we go. So if we go ahead and press start now, what you should see is at the top right here we should get we go out of that, there we go. And at the top right of our screen you should see that we should have a thing that says diamonds. So if we go inside the player here, and then we see we've got a folder called leader stats now, and inside leader stats we've got an int value called diamonds. So at the moment it won't save. So if we was to set it to 60, and then leave and then go back on it, it won't save. How do we save the currency? Well, here's what we're going to do. Go back into that script And then above my variables, what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and type in data stores. Data stores. So we're going to go local data store equals game dot data get service data store service. Not so game. I don't know what these things are called, but get service data store service. Then we're going to go local diamond store, DIA diamond store equals data store get data store, and then you can give it a name. So we're going to say diamond DIA diamond store. There we go. So now what we're going to do is underneath the diamond's name here, we can go ahead and go diamonds.value equals diamond store. Where is it? Diamond store get ASYNC player dot user ID, exactly how I'm spelling it, and then you want to go comma player dot leaderstats dot diamonds dot value. So what this is going to do is it's going to ask the diamond store to get the value inside of so it wants to get the player's user ID, and then it will get after it's got the player's user ID, it will look inside the player to find a leader stats folder and to find a diamonds.value. And then if it's a new player, because this player might be new to the game, we want to give them a default value. So what we'll do is we'll go or 0. So if we go ahead and press play now, what we should see is it should say 0, and it won't do anything at the moment, not until we publish the game. So to finish this off, what we're going to do is we're going to go underneath this. I'm going to go players.player removing this time, connect function, and call it player again inside of there. And then what we're going to do is we're going to go diamond store, set async this time, async, player.user ID, comma, player.leaderstats diamonds.value. So when the player leaves the game, it's going to save their value. So what we're going to do now is we're going to go File, Publish to Roblox, and hold on a second. We're going to press New Place, give it a name. I'm just going to call it Tut Data Store, I guess. And then you're going to press Create Place. And now what you're going to do is you're going to copy the link. Copy. You're going to open up the browser and go to that link. Here we go. You're going to press the 3 little dots at the top right, and you're going to go to Configure this game. You're then going to press this little 3 little dot. So this says Enable Studio Access to API Services. You're going to press Save. And then you can close out of the web page. So now, if we press Test and Play, what you should see is we have diamonds at the top right, and if we go into the server and we change it, and we go to server, players, F1 leaderstats, and then we go ahead and set it to 700 for an example. Change back to the client view, says 700, and then if we go ahead and press stop, boom, and then when we come back on, it should still say 700. Boom. There we go, it says 700. So that's how you do leader stats. You can have as many of them as you want. Thank you for watching, guys. My name's Ryan, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.